and welcome back to my channel. And if it's your first time here, my name is Emma. In today's video, I want to talk about 3 things that you can declutter from your life for your mental health. So there's a lot of stigma against mental health, and I ignore mine a lot. I get really stressed and I just feel like I don't take as good of care of myself as I should. And these are just kind of things that I've been working on to try to make some improvements in my overall happiness, because I just believe that in today's day and age, we definitely do sometimes forget to take care of ourselves. And it's just really important to take a step back and just take care of your brain, because it's really important, and basically a big reason as to why you're able to be alive. And there's just this whole connection that if everything's good up here, a lot of everything else just tends to work pretty well. So just trying to help like your overall happiness, I think, is really important. And so take care of you. So these are my 3 things that I believe that you should declutter from your life to help improve your mental well-being. So the first thing that I think that you should declutter are marketing emails. Going through and unsubscribing from marketing emails, I think, is super important. This is something that I've been doing on my decluttering journey. As I've been getting those emails into my inbox, I will scroll to the bottom and hit unsubscribe. Every email, I don't know if it's legally, but they should have an unsubscribe button, or at least a link to show you how to unsubscribe from their emailing list. Not having constant marketing emails in my inbox has been very beneficial, because then I don't feel like I'm constantly being bombarded by companies trying to tell me that I have sales or just something else. I don't feel like I have this constant need to shop, which makes me feel a lot better, less burdened, and just overall I feel like it's just, there's this big relief off my shoulders, because I'm also just having less to look at. A lot of the times I'd be getting emails and it was almost always some company trying to tell me about some new product or some new sale, and it was just stuff that I didn't need, and it just kind of stressed me out. If you go through and you hit that unsubscribe button from those emails, then that will just help make you feel a lot better. And then your wallet may not be as strained either, because if you don't know there's a sale, you can't spend money. It's a win-win. The next thing that I think that you should unsubscribe from are influencers and anyone who makes you feel bad about yourself. So if you have that influencer who's always traveling and their life looks amazing and you just feel jealous, or you've got some person that you went to college with that just makes you feel down, maybe always being not so great, that you could go ahead and get rid of them. Because one of the biggest things is you have to remember that social media is always the most perfect image that you're trying to paint for the world. It's very unrealistic. You're always looking at the very polished version of someone's life. Even this video that I have, I've stumbled so many times trying to make this, and you're watching the edited version, which obviously makes it look as flawless as I was able to do it, and you're not seeing everything on the back end. You don't need to see everyone's vacation photos. You don't need to see some celebrity doing something crazy and then just feel like crap. We all have our problems, and it's just an extra layer of added stress that you just don't really need. I'm not saying unfollow all influencers. You have someone who does I don't know, gardening, or YouTube cooks, or Instagram people who do things like that show you different skills that you really enjoy. Those are important. I'm mostly focusing on the ones where look at me, look at my life, look at my car, look at my money, look at all of this. That's the kind of thing that typically brings people down. That's it. That's what you don't need. Get rid of that. I just don't need that kind of negativity right now. I have enough problems going on in my own personal life and stress with what's going on in the world, that I don't need to watch someone who's probably also having a very stressful life paint a very glossed over photo of it and just make me feel like crap. So yeah, no. Unfollow. My third piece of advice to get rid of would be negative people. And now I know that sounds kind of harsh, but sometimes you do need to declutter people from your life. If you have someone from your hometown that keeps bothering you, or just people in general that are just being really negative, you don't need that. It's okay to cut off negative people that might be festering and poking and prodding you and bothering you and bringing you down. You need to cut away those dead weeds so that the rest of your flower can grow. It's really tough because it does sound so harsh, but it's just, I think it's essential. A lot of the time, I feel like those kinds of people don't even care about you in general. They're very soul sucking, me, I need something, just all that kind of extra nonsense that isn't necessary. If they're always negative and they're bringing you down, just cut it away, you know, like rip out those bad roots and let the new beautiful leaves grow, because that's what you need to do for yourself. Also, I would say be kind of cautious as you do this, because like you want to do this for the people who just truly bring you down. Like if you have a friend who's like obviously going through like a bad time, and like they're being negative, like that's not the same thing. Like please don't cut away your friends just because they're having like a depressive episode or going through something tough at this current time, because they might really need you and you don't want to remove that. You don't need people bringing you down that are going to hurt you mentally, maybe hurt you financially, and just prevent you from growing and becoming a better, stronger person. That is my advice to you for things that you can declutter and remove from your life to help create better mental health. So I would definitely recommend getting rid of those things. Of course, you can do as you please. If you guys have any other recommendations, those are just the top 3 that I could think of. Please go ahead and put it in the comments. I'd love to read about them. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Every time I back on you.